Hello you guys, and welcome to Disney's Polynesian Resort, the most popular and the most expensive resort here at Disney World. But I'm gonna be sharing with you the cheapest room you can get here. And so we're gonna be taking a tour, seeing what it looks like and seeing how it stacks up compared to other rooms. So if you are excited to see the cheapest room at the Polynesian, click that thumbs up button and let's jump into it. So as you enter the resort room here at Disney's Polynesian Resort, you're gonna find on my left, your right, as you're walking in. Just envision this. You're gonna have the bathroom there on the left side, and then on my right, your left, as you're walking in when you check into the Disney's Polynesian, you're gonna find the closet system over here, as well as your beverage center. So we're gonna get started here with the closet portion of the tour. So you do have that Hawaiian theme all throughout, all the different little details, and lots of Moana details in these rooms. So the first part is a hanging space. So you do have a shelf up top, you have your handheld steamer, your hangers over here so you can hang things up, and it is a full length all the way down. Down here you're gonna have your luggage rack, and then obviously you could stow suitcases or anything you needed to in there. So pretty decent size in this portion of the closet. The next portion is the one that we're using, and it is the middle section of this closet. Now up top on the shelf you're gonna find your extra pillows and blankets up there, and then these are our hanging packing cubes. I literally had us unpacked in like a minute when I was able to unfold these. So if you're looking into packing gear, I will have these linked down below. They're amazing. And then coming on down, we have our little shoe packing cube, some things there. And then you do have drawers down here at the bottom. So we're gonna have space to open these up and put things in. So lots of space. I was honestly surprised by the amount of organization in these rooms. So some of the deluxe resorts, it's not quite as organized, but this is awesome, you guys. So that is that section. Coming on down to the last section of closet, you're gonna have some shelving here along this. You have your in-room safe, and then coming on down, a larger cubby that fits. That is a Vera Bradley campus backpack. So if you have one of those, or you've seen one of those, you know, like that's a pretty big shelf to be able to fit that in it. And then our little pool bag cruise tote there, and then the rest of our case of water at the bottom. This is also going to house your full-length mirror, so you can do your outfit check before you head out the door in the morning. Your, as we millennials used to call it, your OOTD. If you are not a millennial, you may not know what that is, or I may have just made myself sound really uncool. I'm not quite sure. But spinning around to the bathroom, we're gonna have the shower here in this first portion. It is kind of a split bathroom to a degree. So as you enter the bathroom, we have our little collapsible laundry hamper here. This is so nice just to have a spot for things to land when you take them off, dirty, sweaty, wet clothes from being out in the Florida showers. That is perfect. And then you can kind of go back and forth if you want to do laundry here while you're at the resort, you can do that. Coming up though into the shower, we have a beautiful glass door shower that you can stand in. That is not a shower and tub combo though here in this one. I'm not 100% on whether they offer those. So if anyone else has stayed in a different room here at the Polynesian and they had a bathtub, you'll have to let me know down in the comment section. I'm thinking it's only showers from what I remember my knowledge about that, but that is what your shower looks like. You have a rain head, and then you also have a little handheld option to pull down, rinse off a little bit better. If you do have little kids in there, you can kind of get down on their level with it just a little bit. And then you do have your pull across retractable clothesline there. In the back, you're gonna have a little cubby to store some of your own personal toiletries. And then coming on down, you have the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that is provided by Disney. So that's the sea salt scent that they have here in all of the Disney resorts and on Disney Cruise Line. So it is a vibe. Over here on the right, you're gonna have your little towel hooks so you can hang things up, or if you have clothing that you need to hang up and dry, whatever, you can hang things there as well. Spinning around, this is what I mean by kind of split, and I do appreciate this, is that the toilet is in its own separate room. So you do have a pull across door here that you can just pop this little button out, and it gives you the handle, and you can pull it across. And then when you're in the bathroom and you pull this door all the way across, I apologize for the vent sound, but I did want to show this feature, is you can lock the door. So it spins kind of away from itself. You can lock it. Some of them even have little latches over here. It's a little push button, but on this particular door, it is just a little turnkey kind of button. But if you want the handle, you have this, or if it gets pushed back in, so you have little kids that like to push things in, you can get the handle back out, which is really nice. So especially if it goes all the way into that pocket. In this room, you are going to find your lovely toilet, your toilet paper, basic toiletty things. We did bring our potty stool with us. Have a 3-year-old that she needs a little assistance getting up and on the potty, so we have that. Our flushable wipes, and then up on the back there you have some little like racks for hanging towels and whatnot. Do have some Polynesian inspired artwork there, and you do have a boat with Maui and Moana in it at the bottom, so they are off on another adventure. You have your trash can, and then a little cubby full of towels and things back here, and you do have a bit of storage space. So if you do have that full 5 people that this room can sleep, you've got space to tuck things all over this room, so it's not just like scattered about, so that's really nice. Coming into back into the main part of the bathroom, you are going to have your full 2 sinks. This is a lot of space. I do love the fact that it has the counter along the back, which is really nice, and lots of counter space around the sinks as well, places for toiletries and whatnot. Coming down underneath the sinks though, this is a little bit of a kind of a disappointment of this portion, but you only have the cubby. So you have 2 small ones on the left, 2 larger ones in the center, and then 2 more smaller ones on the right. Those are not drawers, those are not doors, they do not open. So it's just the pipe chase behind there for all the plumbing for the sinks. But you do have some cubbies there. I guess they do kind of make up for a bit of it inside here with this extra storage space there. But on the counter there, you're gonna have your toiletries. You've got a vanity kit, shower cap, some mouthwash, and then body lotion. And then as you come on down onto the sink, you're gonna find bar soap there. That is bath soap or hand soap. You can use that there to be able to wash your hands when you need to. Coming on to the left, you're gonna have your lighted makeup mirror, your 2 outlets here, and then all of your light switches to turn on all the lighting in the room. I love that even though it is that Polynesian feel in here, it's not super dark and dungeon feeling like sometimes the rooms can feel. This is my one gripe with the DVC units here at the Polynesian in the original units. We've not seen the tower yet, they're still working on that as I'm filming this video, but inside of this space, the DVC units that were previously here at all the studios, they just felt a little dark and closed in to me. So this feels nice and bright and spacious and airy, so I do appreciate that. Now, coming back out into that hallway, inside the closet over here, you're going to have your little beverage center. So it does have a shelf up top with your ice bucket. We have some little grocery items. We're gonna be here for 5 days, so we wanted to order in a couple of grocery items, not a ton. You've got Hey here in the back, kind of peeking out of the bushes there, super cute. Got a couple of outlets there in the back, and then your light to turn that on. You have your Keurig, and then in the drawer here, you're going to find all of your coffee pods and fixins for that. So you've got cups, you also have stir sticks, sugars, creamers, all that good stuff here in this drawer. And then a little bit of storage space over here to the right. So if you do need to store some of your own things in there, you do have that option. And then coming down to the door here, this is gonna have your beverage cooler. Now again, these beverage coolers, not a mini fridge, only cools to 41 degrees or above. So it gets things cool, but not just like frigid cold. We do have some strawberries on there. I wouldn't normally recommend that. They last a couple of days, but then for us in our experience, they will start to mold. So my girls though fly through strawberries, so we'll eat them today and tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. We do have some body armors, water, you know, just the basics to stay hydrated while we're here at Disney World. And so that is what this situation is looking like. Coming on into the main part of the room, this is beautiful and feels so big and so spacious, even with the queen beds, the sleeper couch, everything. Here on this left side of the room, you're gonna have your adjoining room door for some of the rooms that have that as an option. Ours does. So I just have my stroller parked in front of that, and then our owner's locker down below. Coming on down the wall, you do have your flat screen TV, which the girls are watching Mickey cartoons on. You do have a very large dresser, and then on down that wall, you're gonna have your fold out sleeper sofa 5th sleeper option. So that just folds down into a bed. But when it comes to your dresser, you are going to have a large space here. So you've got 2 outlets, 2 USBs. One is a traditional USB, and then one is a USB-C there in the back on the left and the right. So you're gonna have 4 outlets here in a central kind of location. You have 2 traditional USBs, 2 USB-Cs. This is awesome. We've like set up our little charging station. We've got a spot for camera batteries. We've got the sound machine going right there. And then I have this little plug-in that I have all of our Magic Band chargers. So kind of have a landing spot when we come in after a day at the parks. We can get our Magic Bands charged back up, have little chargers for our fans and stroller fans and all that stuff. But we have all that going there. And then coming down into the dresser. These are huge drawers, like super crazy huge. I am kind of shocked by the amount of space that's in these. You can see the blanket, it is quite large, and then we've got some of our little charging things there. I have 2 more of those exact same size dressers. So not only do you get the closet space in the hallway, you do also get that included, plus the 5th sleeper. A lot of times with the 5th sleeper, they can kind of take the place of the dresser, and so in this case, you get both. You kind of get the best of both worlds. Sorry, you're probably now singing Hannah Montana in your head if you're into that sort of thing. But okay, coming up the wall, we're getting very distracted in today's video. You do have some Moana wallpaper there. So if your kids went to Moana, this is like the Moana hotel to them. So that's exactly why we wanted to stay here. You have a little end table-ish there for the sofa when it is in sofa form. And then you do have a little cubby down here. We've just tucked the pillows off the sofa, but originally this is what the sofa looked like before I had folded it down into a bed for my 3-year-old. So that is what it looks like. You do have a nice little couch sitting area there. Enjoy your coffee in the morning, sit and look out at the beautiful tropical oasis that you are in. So that is awesome. But for now, we have it folded down into a bed form. I was able to ask for the bed rails from Disney Housekeeping here, and they brought those over complimentary, no fees, no anything, and I was able to just get those installed, and my girls are able to have a bed that I'm always like, the one time I don't put bed rails on, they always fall on the floor. Every time. I'm like, oh, you're fine, you're doing great, and then next thing you know, there they are in the floor. So got that all set up for my 3-year-old. You do have here on the right your window to the outside world. So we are actually facing the main pool and splash pad here on the first floor. So we have a nice little patio with 2 chairs. It's actually a pretty large patio here as well, which is really, really nice. I love how much space you have here at the Polynesian. It is pretty great. And then on the curtains, I did want to point out you do have the little Heart of Te kind of design there in those as well. So some little subtle Moana details hidden around. And my girls are sitting here eating their strawberries and watching TV. And then we have 2 little tables here, kind of almost nesting tables. You can drag one over to the couch if you needed to. You can drag it over to the chair. And then you do have a little sitting area over here beside of this bed. And you have your floor lamp here on the back. You've got Te Fiti, you've got the Kakamora, you've got Maui there around back. You've got Moana's father. You've got Tamatoa there. All kinds of characters are all over that lamp. And then you have your bed lighting on the side. You do have a little shelf, kind of nightstand situation going on here. You've got a couple of outlets down there. You've got 2 outlets up here, 2 traditional USBs. So lots of places again to plug things in at. And you have these little reading lights that you can pull out. They automatically turn on, and then when you push them back in, they go right off. And you've got the beautiful headboards there, kind of that blue ocean color. It's just very tropical, very inviting in this room. Coming around, you can see I have the bed rails set up on this bed for my 5-year-old. So that's where she's gonna be sleeping. And under these beds, you do have under bed storage. So again, those 5 people, you're unpacking, you have all kinds of suitcases, you have places to put them so it doesn't feel like the room has just completely exploded with your entire family's things. That is one nice perk of being in a deluxe resort. You get some of the largest rooms on property, with the exception of some of the DVC units. So here in the center, you have another one of those lights, and this is your main nightstand with your in-room phone, which is exactly how you can call and have those bed rails or any extra blankets, pillows, things like that. You can just press the housekeeping button there and they'll be able to assist you with that. And then here on the middle, you have 2 outlets. Then you have 1 USB, 1 USB-C. And then again, same thing on this right side as well. All of your light switches in the middle, your Hey Disney, which he's going to start listening to me. Let's not. But got our little charging unit set up. We are ready to go. And then in the center, you've got a drawer, which is a pretty decent sized drawer for a nightstand, to be perfectly honest. And then you have a little cabinet area underneath. So more places to tuck things away and store them, which is really, really nice. As a family of 4, when we are in a room and we're like, okay, we're here for the week, we've got all of our stuff, we got our Disney outfits, like it gets to be a lot in a room. And so having places to kind of tidy things away and keep this room feeling large and just kind of fresh and free is awesome. This is the other queen bed that you have. And then on the right side of that, you do have a Moana here. She's got a nice large artwork of her and Pua kind of checking out a waterfall and exploring on the island, but it is beautiful. You do have, again, your thermostat here, and that brings us back to where we started, this lovely hallway. But that's gonna do it for today's room tour. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the video, checking out the room and seeing kind of maybe what you've booked already or what you are thinking about booking and kind of getting an idea of how that would look with your family. But if you enjoyed it, don't forget to click that thumbs up button, red subscribe button. Would love to have you in my little Disney internet fam. And now that you've made it this far into the video, welcome to the honorary end of the video club. So I am so excited to have you. I need you to drop me a Polynesian tropical themed emoji in the comment section below and answer the question of, is the Polynesian on your bucket list? What room are you just dreaming of staying at here? Whether it's the resort rooms, the studios, the tower, the bungalows, what is on your bucket list? I want to hear from you. But that's gonna do it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, you guys.